Hey guys, Jonathan back. So in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about properly valuing a question. I feel, and I think anybody who's really good at research knows that a really good question is way more valuable than the right answer. Certainly you need both to have really good research, but I think this makes up a bigger component of what successful research actually looks like. So Albert Einstein once said that if he had 1 hour to solve a problem, he would spend 55 minutes coming up with the right question, and because the right question would only take him 5 minutes to answer. So it's going to make your life so much easier if you continue to come up with a really good question. It is ridiculous to think that you would come up with the best question at the beginning. Like that seems silly. You should actually do research to ask better questions. Too often students get stuck feeling like their initial question or their topic or whatever is completely set in stone and that more information can't change that, or it's really frustrating that they can't fit that together. If you believe in the power of information, it should allow you to change and ask a better question. So let's say my initial question was, I was looking at a coastline and I saw that there was a lot of erosion happening and that sea levels were rising on that particular coastline. And I wanted to understand what was going on in the local environment that's causing that sea level to rise. That's my initial question. As I've done a little bit more research, I'm noticing that global sea levels are actually rising all over the place and that it's not an isolated incident just on my coastline, that in fact the answer to my question has a lot to do with global sea levels and global temperature change. I have to now ask a better question. If I continue to focus on this local situation, I really don't have a question that helps me understand or come up with a really good answer. I should then look at what is the global ramifications of temperature increase or global warming. So research, finding more information helps me to ask a better question. And once I find more information again, maybe I have an even better question. The goal is to ask the best possible question, because the better your question, the more your answers are going to make sense. And that as you are going through this, you're going to continue to ask different questions and your topics may change, and that is totally okay. So what I'll say to you, try to ask the best possible questions. The questions over there, it's going to ask you what is the question that you have right now, and then what information might change that and help you ask a better question. Okay? And the last part of really good questions is really for me, or actually for you, that when you start to care about the outcome of your question, that means you're honing in on what your topic is going to be. When you legitimately care what the answer to this particular question is, that's something that's going to be really compelling and something that's really going to work for your paper. So answer those 3 questions. Those are going to help me a ton for figuring out what we're going to do and how we're going to approach those questions and how we're going to ask better questions going forward. All right.